It's time for another episode of P.T.I. with Gannon, Terry, Cam, and Noah. Here's your first question. Who's going to be the powerhouse in the NFL this second half?
I think it's going to come down to whether or not the Saints get home field advantage going into the playoffs with winning their division and overall in the NFC. If they get that, they'll be the best team in the league, and nobody will beat them going into the Super Bowl because they have a good running game, and Drew Brees is a top 3 quarterback in the league right now.
I have to say the New York Giants, if they could fix their offensive line problems, they'll be a hard team to beat, and Eli Manning's a GOAT.
That's incorrect. I'd have to agree with Gannon with the Saints though. They have a good chance with their home field advantage. They're unstoppable at home. But also look out for the Bears. I don't see us losing many more games this season.
I agree with both Gannon and Cameron with both the Saints and the Bears. As the Saints are the most put together solid team in the NFL, it's scary to see the Bears, how good they're doing, putting up 30-plus point games when their offense isn't even fundamentally sound. And their defense put up 29 fantasy points last week, which is outrageous. They got 3 defensive touchdowns, and I think going into the second half, the Bears have a really good chance to sneak in there for the division game, if not the wild card game.
And your second question. Who are the Cubs going to pick up this winter? Will it be Harper, Machado, or neither?
Yeah, I don't know if the question is if they will, but I think they need to because they're going to need some help. I think they need more help on the infield side. Bryce Harper, I'd love to have him, but I think they need Manny more on the infield with the departure of Addison Russell seeming to be sooner than later. I think they're going to need somebody else to be up the middle with Javi Baez and just to move around. I think they need to sign Manny Machado.
I think they should sign Manny Machado. He has a nice name.
I'd rather have Bryce Harper personally. He's just one of the best hitters in the league to me. But I think that we'll probably sign Machado if we have to pick one of them too.
I do agree with Bryce Harper being the better fit for Chicago. I just don't see Manny Machado being on this team just based off of what happened in the World Series, and I don't know if I'd like that. But to get Bryce Harper or Manny Machado, we'd have to give a lot up, and I think keeping this young and like a talented core together is what's best for this team moving forward, even with Hayward not even stepping up to the game that we want him to play at.
And last question. Hey, it's NCAA Basketball time. Who do you think is going to be the top team this year?
Duke had a huge win last night against Kentucky. Kentucky will be a very good team. They're very deep with a lot of returning sophomores. But I think Duke right now, with R.J. Barrett and Zion Williamson at the top, I mean, those two both look like they could be top 5 picks in the NBA draft this year. Everybody talks about Zion Williamson more, but I think R.J. Barrett's the best player on their team. I mean, he should be a high school senior right now. He reclassified. I think he's very unstoppable.
I have to say Loyola, they're under the radar team. They're going to surprise a lot of people.
I completely agree with Gannon, with Zion and RJ. It's unstoppable.
Duke is the powerhouse of the NCAA basketball right now, but I think Kansas and Michigan State last night was a very close game. 2 very good teams, 2 very good coaches. I think you got to look out for both teams.
There you have it. It's been another episode of P.T.I. with Gannon, Terry, Cam, and Noah. P.T.I.